In this video, we are looking at one of the most famous sales rep in the world, the Wolf of Wall Street, the person who made billions of dollars illegally while being addicted to 30 different drugs and getting arrested. After years and years, he came out of the jail with being $100 million in debt, and now he's selling courses with the info gold rush and he's making $3 million per month. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how he's getting traffic at the first place and nurturing them, getting them into middle of funnel content with YouTube, and then bottom of funnel, which is his webinars and then his selling process. So let's start this video by how Jordan Belfort is getting traffic. First, we have to know who he is as a person. So we already seen the Wolf of Wall Street movie. If you haven't seen the movie, it's like this person is addicted to 30 different drugs. One of them is the Q pill. If you don't know what that is, go and watch the movie. Let's not get banned from YouTube today. And then he makes a company that sells to rich people, and he makes a lot of money and he gets arrested. And then he comes out of jail and Leonardo DiCaprio plays his life movie, which is the Wolf of Wall Street movie, one of the most famous movie in the entire planet. So we are going to look at how he's selling his courses. So if you're looking for getting into this online gold rush, or even you have an existing coaching or info business, or you're a super big online founder, this video would be so valuable for you. So let's start by traffic. And when we are looking at how he's getting traffic, we are talking about Instagram and YouTube mostly. These are the main platforms he is active on, but he couldn't actually target his audience without knowing who they are. So 2 steps to target your audience is to know your audience so you can reach them, and clients have to know you so they can buy from you. So the first thing is done by the traffic that YouTube and Instagram give you, and the second thing is done by your personal brand. So if we take a look at how your personal brand should be, you should always know that the quality is over quantity. It doesn't matter how many videos you're posting, it's the game of audience that you're targeting. So why would people buy from the Wolf of Wall Street, not from Grant Cardone? Well, Wolf of Wall Street first is so funny. This is his unique selling proposition. So he's so funny. Maybe someone watched the movie Wolf of Wall Street and he's so inspired by the movie, or people really like his transformation from being a super rich addicted person and getting $100 million down and then making all of the money back with selling courses. Maybe many people like this, right? So this is exactly what you want to do with your business to get clients on autopilot. You want to dig deep into what your unique selling proposition is. Go and look at your industry leader. What is his unique selling proposition? Go and look at the competitors. What's their unique selling propositions? Take certain unique selling propositions and add yours into it. So then we are going to look at the top of funnel. Top of funnel is the place that you get all of your attention. So when you're making reels on Instagram specifically, you want to be careful about the first sentence that you're saying, named as hook. You want to hook people in. So here's what he does. He says, want to become the first millionaire in your family? Or someone will come to him and say, Jordan, how do you answer this objection? Or for example, what was the most amount of money that you made per day? And this videos gets attention because what was the last time that you come to Instagram to learn something? Never. But you're kind of coming into Instagram to get entertained. So people coming to Instagram, they see these videos and they know, okay, Jordan has a course and he teaches sales. All right, what else do I have to do? I have to go and watch his YouTube channel, right? This is the place that people get educated and they get sold to your offer. Because at the end of the day, we are so good at making offers, we are so good at getting clients results. The only thing that we lack is we can't get clients on automatic. So you're a coach, creator, or you are just kind of looking into getting into this gold rush online space and you're working 8 to 12 hours a day, you're actually going the process wrong, because the only thing you should do as a founder is to get clients results and to manage the business and manage the team. Nothing else is your job. You don't have to do low leverage works like editing the video, posting on social media, or doing the marketing, right? These are the things that you should let someone that is the best at do it for you. So we are also looking at his pinned reels, and it's so funny because it's the lifestyle of Wolf of Wall Street after jail. So he has, you can see 17.4 million views right here. And it's kind of super cool. You can show a story about yourself, a little background about yourself with your pin reels, because the first thing that people will see on your profile is your pin reels. Then we want to get so deep into the long form content, because the place that 99% of the entrepreneurs trying to scale from 20 or 30k to 100k will fail. So we are looking at his channel. He has 735,000 subscribers with 961 videos. But it's not actually about the amount of subscribers, it's actually the amount of people that buy his course. So, but with the new video that he put just after a year, he's trying to say something, and that is longer videos works better, because this video is 40 minutes and this is what I'm working on right now, because all of the videos that I put are about 10, 12, 13 minutes, but I'm also getting around 2 or 3 qualified meetings per week, which is so weird for a super little channel. I mean, I have around 100 subscribers right now, but it's so weird for a little channel to get 2 or 3 qualified meetings per week, right? So we are looking at his videos. He's putting so longer videos because he understood that long videos educate them. This is exactly what I'm trying to do to scale my business into bigger numbers. So, and apart from being super valuable, this video shows what will happen after you become a client of Jordan Belfort. So he's constantly showing the point of view of clients, and he's so effective because you want to show the vision of becoming a client. You don't want to sell the vehicle, which is sales. You want to sell the point of view of clients. How would their life look like? And it's all about your unique selling proposition. So as we talked about, what are his unique selling propositions? Being funny, the movie Wolf of Wall Street, the transformation that he has, right? So let's now move on to the bottom of funnel, which is the place that he gets people into a live webinar and nurture them and educate them to the point of becoming an actual buyer. So what you want to do with your webinars is 2 weeks before the webinars, you start to push people into sign into the webinar. How? At the end of each of your reels, you say, I have a webinar coming on after a year. So please sign in, please comment sales, and then I'll sign you in. Or on your YouTube video, you put the link of signing in, right? You want to push that traffic, build hype. Build hype is like you're building this hype, building this hype, building this hype, building this hype. And when you have webinar, you have a whole bunch of people attending on the webinar that want to become your actual buyers. So then you will kind of put stories as well on your Instagram and show, for example, you're going out to the dinner, you're explaining a story that happened to you during the days, you're saying something funny, and at the end you say, we have a webinar coming up, please sign up. Something like this, right? And you also want to record 2 hours before the webinar, and I'll tell you where this would work. When you are finished with the webinars, you want to make another video from the webinar. So you're saying, why did you decide to run this webinar? What was hard about it? Exactly the thing that Alex Hormozi did after launching $100 million money models. He put a video right after about how was the backside of running this event, which makes people trust you even more. So the next time that you have an event, people won't miss on it, right? Then he has this little landing page that he sits and talk about how this webinar would be. So simple, so short, and nothing special about it. His call to action is join to the WhatsApp group and claim free bonuses. So why you want to get people into a free WhatsApp? Because there is the place that they go every single day. So every single day they open WhatsApp and they will see your channel for 2 weeks. So it's no possibility for them to miss your event. And then in your WhatsApp group, you can give so much more value and nurture people even more. And here's the important part. You want to always show the link of adding this event to their calendar. And then what you want to have is support, because it looks so much professional if you have an extra email like support@yourcompanyname.com. This would be so effective. And then you kind of start selling this event more, and you don't just sell the event, you sell yourself, your lifestyle first, and then you sell your event. We can see this reel and know that he's not selling the vehicle first and then the lifestyle. He's first selling the lifestyle and then the vehicle.
My name is Jordan Belfort, and you may know me by the movie The Wolf of Wall Street for scenes like when I'm rolling down the stairs on Quaaludes or giving the most awesome speech ever. I've lived a crazy life, no doubt. We did tens of millions of dollars in profits. I bought a yacht, achieved everything I ever wanted. I decided to push even harder. And now I make even more money than back in the day, but I do it quietly and legally. Sales gave me everything, and I've decided for the first time in 5 years to run an online event where I will teach you how to sell. If you want to be personally mentored by me, the Wolf of Wall Street, comment sales, and I'll send you the invitation to my online event on September 13th.
You saw how he's selling his lifestyle first, and you don't have to have a lifestyle like Wolf of Wall Street. You can just sell people on the fact that make money from your computer if you're working with B2C offers, or if you're working with B2B real estate agents. You can say, for example, I make double of your money with less amount of deals, so I close higher ticket deals, right? You want to show this lifestyle, right? And another thing I want to really dive deep into is the email marketing campaigns, which makes the show up rate of your webinar 15% more. So we have 9 emails before the webinars and 2 after the webinar. I'm gonna completely explain why is that. So his headlines are always the best, like what the aha moment could be for you. So when you see this aha moment, you're just what that moment would be, and you just click on that right away. You don't even think about that, right? And here's what he says. Rodman, you want to collect their name, right? And this is so easy with a tool like Active Campaign, if you want to know what tool he's using. And he's not the sponsor of this video. Let's get back to the point here. He says, I'm confident that on 30th of September, you will have one of these aha moments. Do you want to know why? It's actually because of we're going to teach these things, and you know how it will happen? It will happen like this. So it's so simple. He's saying why you have to attend on the webinar and how would the webinar be. That's it, nothing else. And then another email, for example, he's saying you just took the first step to turn into a sales master. And he again says, Rodman, he makes a lot of FOMO and he shows the dream lifestyle, how it would be if you're a super rich sales rep, and this way he can get all of the leads show up. And after the event has started, you want to email people 10 minutes after. You can say, if you missed the event, no worries, we didn't went through anything, we just set the agenda, but you can jump into it right now. So the next thing that we are going to look at is the value, which is again the unique selling proposition and the personal brand. So in the webinar, he uses what? He uses his unique selling proposition. He's always referring into his story. What happened to his yacht, how he was addicted, his transformation from making money illegally to making money legally. With showing your unique selling proposition, for example, in this case being funny and showing the transformation and giving a lot of value on that webinar and educate people, you will make a mechanism that gain trust. And you know what will happen if people trust you? They're gonna buy your course. So also we are gonna look at his sales process right now, which is so cool because his appointment setter actually called me and he was like, hey, are you interested in buying this course? And I was like, no bro, but do you want me to teach you how to close the sales rep better? And I ended up giving a lot of advice to him on closing people. And his sales process is so simple. Just 2 hours after the webinar, his appointment setter will call you and ask you, how was the webinar? Why did you attend on the webinar? Do you want to make like $20,000 with sales? And then you will say, yeah, I want to make $20,000 with sales. And he says, why do you need this money? So when he's asking, why do you need this money? What does that mean? He wants your pain. He wants to know what you want to do when you make money that you can't do right now. So he dived deep into that. And then he asked me, are you interested? And I said, no, I've already spent a lot of money on sales processes. And then he said, oh, how bad? And then he wanted to hang out the phone. And I said, hey bro, do you want me to teach you how to sell? Because if the way that you asked me, are you interested, would never work on any clients. So here's what you have to do instead. You had to dig deeper into the problem and asking, why do you need that money? What will happen after you achieve that dream results? And dig deep into that, and never just ask, are you interested? Just say, are you ready into getting into any new programs or something like that? And then he said, yeah bro, I will use this thing on my next appointment. It will be so cool. But if you don't actually attend on the webinar, something super cool that you can do is to have some like 5 appointment setters to follow up with the people who didn't attend on the webinar, and maybe show them the recorded webinar, or either setting a meeting. That would be so better. This is the thing that you can do. But if you're a busy founder and you want to use this gold rush in your advantage and make the most amount of money among all of the people who are watching this video, I want to invite you to our Done For You service. This means that you don't have to move a finger, all right? So this way you can actually focus on the things that you should be focused on, the high leverage works like getting clients results and working on the business. So the thing that we will focus on is the TCVS formula. This stands for traffic, conversions, values, and sales. So we are going to focus on all of these aspects and automate your business so clients can actually flow. And I will guarantee this service for you because I know that no one else in the market is doing this. I will actually work with you unless you achieve that dream number that you always wanted to, and you're then not tired of seeing the same number every single month. So if you want that, the link is in the description. Go and grab your seat before all of the seats are gone. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye. See you on the next one.